Good morning, HMS 7. It's great to see everybody here, and those of you working with us virtually, and those that will be here on Tuesday, and those working from home virtually. It's great to see everyone. We're going to continue to press on and work through time and effort to improve our academic skills, our social skills, and our all-around collaboration skills of working together. Again, the main purpose of Jumpstart is to go over some skills that make people highly effective and highly successful. Again, I want you to recall these are skills, not some talents that you're born with. These are skills that anyone in this school can develop and practice and get better at over time. And people that practice those skills, think of all the people we talked about when we talked about being proactive. People that practice these skills and hone in on them become successful and highly effective. We talked about Greta Thunberg, Jay-Z, people of that nature that overcame immense challenges by simply going through these skills. The most important skill is always that first one, that's being proactive. That was our month of September skill. We're going to move on to the month of October. That skill is to put first things first. This is going to be a very, very important skill to practice, especially in a hybrid environment where you are responsible for doing your learning at home without the eyes of an adult on you. To me, that is the most challenging skill of all, to do the right thing when someone is not behind you telling you to do it. I want to repeat that, and I want that just to resonate with you. The hardest thing in life to do is the right thing when someone is not telling you what to do. This takes that internal drive, that putting first things first, that being proactive to be able to get that done. I want you to let that sink in for just a little bit on how hard that's going to be and how you can overcome that challenge by, one, being proactive, looking for options to get things done, having the time and effort, and our new skill this month to focus on, which is putting first things first. Now, before we jump into what it means to put first things first, I'd like you to turn and stare awkwardly at your neighbor. I mean really awkwardly. As awkward as I'm looking at Miss Evans right now. Now I want you to tell him you love him. 3 claps on me. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that got some positive vibes going. We're going to switch in to putting first things first as the habit of our month. I want you to think for 10 seconds on what you think that skill is. What do you think putting first things first means as a habit or a skill? Think about that quietly for the next 10 seconds. Hopefully some of you were able to come up with the idea this is a prioritizing skill, a priority. The most important thing we do each day is to prioritize what we do. That's put things in order in terms of importance. To prioritize means you put things in order in terms of importance. And right now, your social and emotional well-being is extremely important, as is working from home academically or here in school. It's a prioritizing skill, very challenging, especially if you're at home, because you have all those devices like a cell phone, a computer, and a TV to distract you. Can you face the challenge of all these things you can do at home and get focused on the first things first? To me, what that means, work first, play later. We wait on that one more time. Work first, play later. We kind of have it backwards in society now. We like to play first and then work. But that makes the work harder because it's harder to get to. Work first, play later. Our example will be Warren Buffett, classified as one of the wealthiest people in the world. To me, wealth, money doesn't necessarily make you a great person, but the way he got there is a great idea, and it kind of exemplifies what it means to put first things first. He has this strategy to tell anybody to be successful in life. I want you to think about the top 20 things you want to get done in your life. The top 20. Spend 15 seconds thinking about 20 things you want to accomplish in life now. Zero chance that you got to 20 in the amount of time I just gave you. But Warren Buffett would tell you, take those 20 things you want to get done, pick the top 5. And the other 15, avoid them at all costs. Avoid the other 15 at all costs because they're going to get in the way of the top 5 things that you want to get done. Think about that when you're putting first things first. Top 5 things, those other 15, take them out of the equation and focus on those 5. Focus on that. We'll get into the why of that. I want you to think about the why as we get into that why. Moving on. Just a little reminder, on Wednesdays, everyone will be remote. The requirement is that you follow our schedule like you're at school. Each one of your teachers will be creating a Google Meet for the class periods they teach. Your objective, putting first things first, is to get into that Google Meet. Check in with your teacher on Wednesday for all 8 of your class periods, and please, please, please follow your lunch schedule because your teachers will be eating lunch too. Your teachers will be reminding you of this week. I'll continue to do it. We didn't get a chance to do Fun Friday this last Friday, but now we're going to do a Fun Monday and a Fun Tuesday for those of you here. Miss Yoder is going to be taking on the student body in a yoga planking competition. Right now, the student body is beating us 2-0. We're 0-2. We're counting on Miss Yoder to get us our first victory of the season against the students. Again, Fun Friday, it's now Fun Monday and Tuesday. Miss Yoder, we're counting on you. We love you guys. We'll see you all day long. Have a great Monday and Tuesday.